Hey everyone, today we're going to be going over how to sync and alternate sync our half octo units. So for starters, I went ahead and tied my power cables together. So I have my red positive and I have my black ground cables. Go ahead and hook these up to power. Now, the first thing you'll notice is my units are not on the same flash pattern. And the first step I need to do to get my units in sync is to make sure they're all on the same flash pattern. And the easiest way to do that is to take my yellow flash pattern cables from all of my units and tie those together. And then I'm going to take my pattern cables and I'm going to hold it to the positive for about a second, and that's going to reset my units to steady burn. And then I can toggle to the first flash pattern in my units, and now they're all set on the same pattern. Now, although it does look like my units are already in sync because they're on the same pattern, they're not officially programmed in sync just yet. The next step is I need to take my white sync cables from my units and actually tie those together. Now, once I've done that, I just simply need to turn my units off and back on, and now my units are officially programmed in sync. Now, if I want to program my units to alternate sync, I need to follow those same steps, except now I need to take my blue alternate sync programming cables and I need to program a group A and a group B. So let's say my red half octo is going to be my group A. I'm going to take my blue cable and I'm going to hold it to the positive for about 2 seconds, and you'll see it programmed to group A. And now let's say my blue half octo is my group B unit. I'm going to take my blue cable and I'm going to hold it to positive for about 4 seconds, and you're going to see it skip over group A and program to group B. Now, once I have my group A and group B programmed, I simply just turn my units off and back on, and now you'll see my units are officially programmed in alternate sync. Now, when I am in alternate sync, I have 3 pattern speeds. I have my slow, medium, and fast, and I can toggle between those by using my yellow flash pattern cables and tapping them to the positive. So again, I have slow, medium, and fast. Now, if I want to toggle between alternate sync and regular sync, I simply just take my white sync cables, and if I want to go from alternate sync to regular sync, I'm going to hold it to the positive for about 2 seconds, and you'll see my units go back to regular sync. Now, if I want to go from regular sync back to alternate sync, I'm going to just quickly tap my white cables to the positive, and now you'll see my units are in alternate sync. Now, finally, these units all have dual memory. So my red power cables are actually my mode 1 or memory 1, and my brown power cables are my mode 2 or memory 2. Now, mode 2 does override mode 1. So for example here, my mode 1, I have my fast alternate sync still programmed, and if I connect my mode 2, you'll see I have my slow alternate sync programmed. And again, mode 2 overrides mode 1. Now, I can also activate mode 1 and mode 2 independently as well, like you see here. And both mode 1 and mode 2 options work in alternate sync and regular sync functionality. So that's how you program our half octos in sync and alternate sync. If you have any additional questions, feel free to contact us and we'd be happy to help. Thanks.